Hey guys, it's Steve here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and what we have for you today is this beautiful 1966 Ford Mustang, and we're going to do our walk around on it, go over the exterior features and so on, as we always do. Starting at the front, first thing you notice is the paint. The paint on this car is very nice condition, very smooth, very shiny, nice high gloss on it. And it is also in the correct color that the vehicle came in, of the Wimbledon white. So that's a nice little thing to have on there, having the vehicle in the original color. Coming down to the wheels, we do have the Magnum 500 style stock steel rally wheels with the center caps and the beauty rings with the Cooper Cobra Radial GT raised white letter tires. And those are 14-inch the whole way around. Coming up to our first gap on the vehicle between driver's fender and driver's door, you'll see it is very nice and even going down. The body lines line up very nicely. And also, another thing I'll point out, we do have the chrome rocker molding strips on both sides, and also we do have the black stripe going across the body, and that is on both sides of the vehicle. Our bright work on this vehicle is in good shape. We do have some scratching here and there, but overall pretty nice condition. Our driver's side windshield, no chips and cracks, nor is there any on our driver's side glass. Bright work on this side is also in good shape there. Of course, a couple little fine scratches here and there. Moving along to our second gap driver's side. Quarter panel to door. Pretty even going down. And our body lines are lining up very well there. What we're going to do now is I'm going to open the driver's side of the door here, and that way you can see the interior from this point of view. You can see the interior is really, really nice on this car. It's kind of that ivy gold and white interior. We do have the custom steering wheel, 3-spoke wheel with the wood ring. We got the rally pack gauges there on the column. Dash pad is in great condition. The dash itself, the carpeting, very nice. We do have a 5-speed Hurst shifter there on the floor. It is indeed a 5-speed. And of course, we got the AC unit down there on the floor as well, and it does indeed have AC, and we'll see that when we raise the hood. Moving along, coming back, again, the paint is very shiny. It has a nice gloss going all around the vehicle. Coming back to our trunk. Well, first of all, address our back window. Bright mark around the back window is in really, really nice condition. Our back glass, no chips and cracks. As you can see through the glass, we do have the Pioneer 6x9s mounted in the rear package tray. Our trunk gapping, running along our sides and along our back to our rear trunk area, is nice and parallel. Coming on to the back here, our taillight bezels, those have to be fairly new. They are in very nice condition. Our bezels and lenses have no chips and cracks, and the surround pieces are in really nice shape. We do have the dual exhaust with the GT style trumpet tips coming out of the valence. And our chrome bumper, our chrome on our bumper is really nice. There's barely even a scratch on this back here. It's really, really nice chrome. Of course, we've got the GT cap back here as well for the fuel cap. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the trunk here. We'll go over everything inside the trunk. Underneath the trunk, you do have body color. Our jams, really nice. No rust, anything in there. Really nice and clean. Inside the trunk here, we do have the mats that go with the vehicle. Of course, they match the carpeting. You do have the trunk liner here as well. And let me lift that up. You see the floor. As you can see in the floor here, they do have it painted black. And of course, under here, under this insulation, this is your fuel tank. In this model year, the fuel tank is part of your floor. And moving along, coming along to this side. Again, the paint here, really nice shape. It's got a nice smooth gloss the whole way around. Coming up to our first gap, passenger side, quarter panel to door. Very even going down. Again, you can see our body lines line up very nicely. And here's that rocker molding and stripe on this side as well. Our glass passenger side. No chips and cracks in that either. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the passenger door so you can see the interior from this point of view. We do have seat belts front and back. And you also notice these seats, that is the pony interior. You do have the pony inserts on the backs of the seats, front and back. Seats are in great condition. You've got a custom center console there. You can see the carpet and dash are also really nice. Very nice interior on this car. Moving along, second gap, passenger side door to fender. Pretty even going down. You see our body line here, here, and here line up very nicely. Passenger side of the windshield, I would see any chips and cracks there. Our hood gapping, very nice and even parallel across and running down. It is very nice on both sides. Coming up to the front, again, just like the back, the front bumper is in really nice shape. The chrome is beautiful condition. Our grille is in really great shape. You see the GT style grille here with the bars and the lights. Our headlights there, bezels, everything is really nice condition there as well. What we're going to do now is I'm going to pop the hood and we'll go over everything in the engine bay. Underneath the hood, that is body color. Your aprons, firewall area are all in black. We do have, what we have here engine-wise is indeed a 289 Ford small block V8. It does have an aluminum Edelbrock intake on it. It is painted the same color as the block to match. It is an aluminum Edelbrock intake and also has a Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor as well. We do have power steering and power brakes in this vehicle, and a nice little, we do have air conditioning. So it's pretty loaded. We got a lot of stuff here. We got the Ford blue wires. Very nice package here. Very good runner. Of course, with the AC and the power accessories, really makes it more drivable. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to put this Mustang up in the air and go over the undercarriage. And guys, we got our 66 Mustang up in the air. We're going to do the undercarriage review as we normally do, starting at the front. Control arms and so on look to be of a stock style. We do have disc brakes on the front of the vehicle, drum brakes on the back. We do have your belly bar here. Is in good shape. I don't see any holes or anything in that. That looks really good. Our front frame sections look good. Look good. Our oil pan on our 289 Ford V8. That looks really good. Our rear main seal and our rear section seal on our BorgWarner T5 transmission looks really good. And our output seal is nice and dry. I don't see any leaks at any of those. Our transmission cross member, that looks really good. We do have dual exhaust in this vehicle coming off stock style manifolds. Comes down, we've got a crossover pipe going back into dual Flowmaster mufflers, and we'll address that as we get back farther. Let me see here. Our flooring, we do look like we've had a patch here and a patch here. It looks like it was done really well, but those parts have been replaced. We have had right here new pieces put in. We've had some flooring patches as well, as you can see here, but it does look like it's done very nicely. Coming back here, we do have our e-brake cables following back, going into both rear wheels. We do have your drains or your grommets in your flooring. You can see your embossments and your grommets all present there, and you have your drains here, and your embossments there and there. Coming back further, we do have our drain here, and all your embossments in these sections as well. We do have leaf spring suspension on the back of this vehicle, and your front spring mounts, and your rear spring mounts. Those both look good. Our rear frame sections, that looks good. And that looks good. We do have, as I said, drum brakes on the back. We got your Coney rear shocks on the back of here. Our exhaust, as I mentioned, is dual. Goes up towards the top, wraps around, it goes back on either side of your fuel tank, out the back with the trumpet style, GT style exhaust chrome tips out the valence. Your tank right here looks really good. It's painted. That is part of your flooring this year. And it also has a neat little option of a drain here, which comes in handy in case you ever need to take the fuel out of it. Flooring up above the differential. That looks really good up there. Nice and solid up there. Very nice condition. Our input seal at our rear differential and our gear set seal also nice and dry. No leaks there either. All in all, looking pretty good. What we're going to do now is drop it down, fire the engine up so you can hear it run.